Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Omnifactory. I believe we are here today in episode 39. Yeah, 30. Wait. Yeah, 39. Okay, anyway. So, right, last we left off, we were busy setting up the wood byproducts distill tower here, and that has been cooking for a while. So now we want to set up the other two towers here for vinegar and wood tar. So let's get that going then, shall we? All right, so we're going to need a bucket, which I already have in my inventory. Okay, so now we need a bucket of wood vinegar. I think wood vinegar was the one we wanted to do. Yeah, okay, so that's 6. So we're going to need 6 more fluid cells, of course. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh yeah, and then we're going to need our interfaces. And that should be enough, I believe. We have cables on us. No, we need to grab that. Okay. So let's zoom me over here. So that's tar. Here's vinegar. Okay. I need to come through here with like a replacement gadget, possibly, and turn it into something prettier. Probably the same stone up here, but I'll see. Anyway, so that's the wood vinegar, right? So fluid face here, wood vinegar here, and that is cooking along. Okay, so right, we have acetic acid, water, ethanol, methanol, and acetone, and okay, methyl acetate. So one of these, or no, 2 of these, I'm not going to need a cell for, namely water and ethanol. So let's just get those plated or faced, and then drop down the cable below. Okay, so those should eject unless the water is full. Okay, so I might need to have to might need to have to add water to the ejection. What would be the possibility? Okay, I have the fluid cell made up here. How long would this might take? Doesn't look to be too long. So I think water is in a 4K cell right now. And we can bump it up to a 16K cell. Although it probably wouldn't hurt just to have a additional cell in there. So I won't really take out the old cell and replace it. That being said, once I do add the cell, I will add water to the basic ejection system. Or the overflow system, if you will. In fact, I'm just going to do that right now. So I believe it's somewhere over here. Right, okay, so the priority is -1. Okay, so water will go in there when it has nowhere else to go. Okay, so let's come back over here and see if we have any more fluids we can pull out. Okay, so there's the acetic acid. So there's a bucket of that. Oh, there's that quest. And methanol. We'll grab a bucket of that. Is there a quest for that? Yes, there is. And okay, so next, acetone. Is there a quest for that? Okay, maybe not yet. And lastly, methyl acetate. There we go. Okay, so now, like usual, we're going to come over here to our... Let's see, let me... Fluid cell here. Acetic acid there. Wood vinegar, we don't need that there. And methanol. So there's 3. Okay, so... methanol. Acetic acid. And methyl acetate. Acetone. Oh, I forgot acetone. Not that. Acetone. And that one's taken care of. Okay, so there's the 4 fluids right there. Oh, first things first, I need to make sure I format these. Okay, so methanol, check. Acetic acid, check. Methyl acetate, check. And acetone, check. Okay, so those should be good to go now. Let's pop that in there. Okay. Come back over to the system here. So now we should be able to pop this on, pop that on, pop that on. Oh, it doesn't really make a lot of methyl acetate, does it? I guess we grab the one bucket that was there. There we go. I really need a jetpack soon. Okay, so that should all be connected, and it looks like it's ejecting properly. Sweet. Okay. Now we'll put these buckets away. And we still have fluid cells here. Right, so the next fluid we want to process is going to be wood tar. And if we review this one more time, wood tar is going to give us creosote, toluene, phenol, and benzene. And benzene will be important for later. Okay, so we need... Let me double check again. Creosote, toluene. Creosote, toluene. So 1, 2, 3 fluid cells. Okay, sweet. So like last time, we'll come back over here. Pop a fluid face. Pop the wood tar in. And it's off to the races. Okay, so now we need to go on this side here. We need to grab a bucket of creosote. Now, can this be processed into anything? Lube. Okay, lubricant. And phenol, we already have that. Benzene, we'll grab that. Toluene, we'll grab that. And there we are good to go. But once more, we come over here to our anvil. Creosote. Benzene. Toluene. Did I spell that right? T-O-L-U. Yeah, okay. Sweet. And now we gotta format them. And there we go. They shall be formatted. One last check. Check, yes. And yes. Okay. So tar is this one right here. We're gonna need one more interface, unfortunately. Okay, let's just go a request of 10. How is that 16K coming along? Okay, so that's done. And then we're gonna do a water cell like before we said before. Water, water, boom. Because water is always going to be useful for a number of recipes, so it's good to have that. I wonder if... Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, so now we still need an interface. We're waiting on that. Looks like it's dealing with... Did I set this up to work? Okay, yeah, 9 there. And that's on the 9 craft. Looks like steel is our main limiter right now. What is steel being made in right now? MV. Oh, okay. Alloy. Smelter. Let's make up 3 of these. Oh no, we're missing stainless steel again, of course. Okay. How are we on chrome? Okay, we still got plenty of chrome left. Okay, do we have interface yet? There we go. So we'll pop a face right there, and everything should be ejecting. Good. What was that? Anyway, so I heard a noise, but it wasn't the Minecraft noise you just heard. I heard a noise in my room. Probably nothing. Okay. So where are we on the quests? Okay, so methanol, that's unlocked. We'll grab that quest. And mid-game. Okay, so there's the acetic acid. Okay, we're gonna need to make ethanone. Acetic acid and sulfuric acid. Okay. So it's like a 1-to-1 ratio, and it makes a 1-to-1. Oh, but I do like that we get to recycle the sulfuric acid. Did I set up the sulfuric acid maker to... Okay, yeah. So we can easily loop back the sulfuric acid there. Beyond that, though, I still want to do one more setup, and that is with the oils. But I put the buckets away or I ran out. Either way, let's get some more going. I should just be able to request a butt ton of iron plates right here. There we go. Let's do 63 for a nice odd number. And just like we covered before, this thing crafts in batches of 9. Okay. There we go. Okay, so oil. We have an oil bucket already, but we need that for inserting into the distill tower. So we'll pop down here. Okay. Put the interface on the bottom here. Pop in the oil. And it's going. Not as quickly, but I think oil has a longer processing time, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so it's a full minute at MV, but it should be about 15 seconds at the voltage that we are at. I gotta sneeze, but I can't let it go yet. Hold on. Wait. Okay, we're back. All right, so we're at EV, so that's 2 voltages above the required of MV. Yeah, so high voltage EV. Yeah, so that should be 15 seconds per smelt. Meanwhile, we can see all of these fluids here. Right, yeah. There's the 4 different fluids that we need to store. Oh, grab that. Okay. That should be all of it. Yeah. So the thing about distillation towers is that you don't need a item output bus. However, some recipes are going to need item outputs, like the wood, the one that's making our wood byproducts that spits out charcoal dust. In that case, you would need an item output bus. Otherwise, you can just have the fluid output hatches, the fluid input hatches, the energy input hatches, and the controller itself. Okay, so that's going to take some time. I've been working slowly at upgrading most of our recipes to work off of the newer circuits. Of course, once we get into the next tier of circuits, I'll have to do that again. Now, I don't know if it is still the case where certain recipes can only use the lower tiers of circuits, but I feel like that might be the case. Hello, what is presently holding us back from this? Okay, yeah, so we need the epoxy. So that will take some time. We are still wanting to get... Wait, requires... Okay, so the oil line right here. Wait, what? Hold on. Distillation tower. No, that's not it. Where was the quest? Oh, okay. Fluid input hatch. Okay. I need input, output, and output bus. So let's just take care of this real quick. So that's input hatch, output hatch. And we're going to need output bus a second. Output bus. I would cheat the quest in, but this is a different case entirely. If all the items I had crafted were part of the quest, then I would have done it. Okay, so bus, hatch. What was it? One input, two output. One input, two output, and one output bus. Where is it? Okay, so that should get that quest done. Input hatch, output hatch. Still waiting on the other one. Okay, there we go. Distillation tower. Sweet. Okay, so we'll put those away. We don't need those now. And back to what we were doing. So get that quest complete. It goes down here. So yeah, okay, that's just a information quest. This is telling us that we can get oil sands ore, which is how I made the oil. Oop. So, right. With oil sands, you can find this out in the world. And then what you want to do is, well, I ore processed it all. You get eventually oil sands dust. And with the oil sands dust, you electrolyze that into the oil itself. And you get, wait, I think I covered this in an episode, either last episode or before. Any case, yeah, oil to the fuel here. Okay, was that quest out of the way? Oh, right, I needed the fluid cells. I got so lost in my explanation that I forgot I was doing. Okay, so there's our fourth cell. And we're going to put all of our cells down here. Okay, so gas. Oh, stay there. Sulfuric naphtha, sulfuric. Yeah, okay. So there's all that. Sulf L fuel. Okay, that's Sulf H fuel. Now, I like to have a fluid cell per fluid because it makes things a lot easier. How you spell that? Naphtha. It makes it a lot easier for organization and input output. Sulf gas. Okay. So now, fuel. H fuel. Okay. Naphtha. Oh, it's there. Okay. Sweet. So I'll plug these into our cell here, or our drive there. And we'll come back over to our distillation tower and plug in the interfaces. Doot, 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 doot. There we go. So those should be ejecting. Why isn't that one? Okay. All right. So that is coming along. Now, we have the fuels, and I believe I talked about it before, but we are going to want to take the sulfuric fuels, and we're going to want to react them with hydrogen to get heavy fuel and hydrogen sulfide. Now this, I guess you can make sulfuric acid if you wanted, or sulfur dioxide. I don't know if hydrogen sulfide is really useful right now, but I guess we'll see in due time. Okay, so back out here to the quest book. We have this done. Okay, so now this is just telling us that we need to... Oh yeah, I get that. We need to process the fuel into naphtha, heavy fuel, and light fuel. Now these two fuels, heavy and light fuel, are going to make diesel. And diesel is made into nitrodiesel. If I can show that, nitrodiesel. So nitrodiesel is made from biodiesel and tetranitromethane, or diesel. Wait. Okay, so here it is. So here's the diesel that comes from heavy and light fuel, and that makes nitrodiesel. This is used for later on in-game stuff, draconium mostly, dragon breath, and fuel, or generator fuel. But I think I'm going to be getting into nuclear craft with the help of some ideas that were passed along to me. So I won't be going ham on the numismatics as much. I will see what the output of nuclear craft is and kind of scale back from there. Okay. But, right, so the nitrodiesel, the diesel would be made in a mixer with light fuel and heavy fuel. It's a 5-to-1 ratio, but we get 6, so we don't lose really any fuel here. Okay, so what do we want to do now? We're on time. 21 minutes. Let's see. Oh, you know what? What I was doing before. Silicone rubber. That would be good to get into. So we're going to need polydimethyls. I tried. Polydimethyl siloxane dust. Siloxane dust? That's a hard say. So there's two ways here. There's methanol and hydrochloric with silicon. And I think this would be the better way. Because I think we have plenty of both of these now, methanol and hydrochloric. Dimethyl dichlorosilane. Well, it's a mouthful. It's chloromethane and silicon. Chloromethane is chlorine and methane. We get more hydrochloric acid that way. Well, let's just do it the easy way for now then. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. So we needed the methanol and hydrochloric acid. I believe we have our reactor ready to go. Yes, we do. Okay, so hydrochloric acid and methanol. Okay, now what does this... Okay. I need to figure out a ratio. Okay, so what I might do then is limit the reactor that does this by the amount of silicon rubber fluid. We'll see. I need to figure it out first. Okay, so we're going to need interfaces and a item input, actually 2 of these. And I think an arm and a pump. At least 2 of these. So let me cut here, and I'll come back when this is done crafting, and then we'll set it up so I can save time on the video. All right, be right back. Okay, we're back. That didn't take too much time, but a few minutes. All right, so we'll put it on this side then, shall we? And then the emitter, the control will go on the front probably. Right, so we're going to have an item arm, or item robot arm input, and interface there. Oh, we need the silicon, right? This is why I'm glad I made a lot of silicon, although I might need to bump that number up. Where? Okay, this was the silicon. Let's do 2048. Okay. So, come back over here to our reactor. Pump this in. Okay, so that is receiving the silicone. Now, okay, put the pump on the bottom, and we're gonna want input. Oh, right, input and face. Boom, boom. And cable, cable, cable. Oop, cable. Okay. So that is reacting now. There we go. So we can dilute this, or distill it, I mean, into more hydrochloric acid, or yeah, okay, so probably just the normal distill recipe. But now we have the polydimethyl siloxane dust. I think I said that kind of fast. But now we'll combine this. Actually, you know what I could do? I could put a second reactor up top here and feed it the dust, and output the fluid on this side. Wait, what's this used for? Oh no, that's the okay, yeah. This is the main event. This is the side event. Gotcha. I forgot for a second. Okay, so now that should output. Oh, we don't have a output for it yet. Okay, but that should fill up any minute now. And then we'll be able to grab one. In the meantime, reactor. Oh, it's in my inventory. I was like, oh, where did I put the other reactors? Okay, so there's that reactor. We feed it upwards and item output. Okay, so we're waiting on this to fill up. There we go. The diluted hydrochloric acid bucket. We'll grab a 4K fluid cell. Okay, so now while that crafts, we're going to want sulfur. Sulfur, which we have a butt ton of. No problem. Okay, so with... Okay, so items go in, fluid comes out. Gotcha. So we need a... We have a fluid face, so we're good there. Sulfur. And robot arm. And I think that's good. Okay, so that's done. Okay. So diluted hydrochloric. Boom. And boom, boom. There we go. Is that going to fill up? Yeah. Okie doke. So, I think we're good at that point. Let's come back over to our reactor. And we're going to say, you accept items, except... Actually, you know what? Before I do anything else, I need to get a filter. Because I don't want to have the reactor get jammed with 2 stacks of sulfur dust. So we're just going to give that a minute to craft. And there it is. Okay. Oh, my hook shot had me stuck on the ground there. All right, so import, keep exact 64. Oh, there we go. Oh, you know what? Let me... Wait. I think I got an idea here. Not that. Okay, so I'm going to turn off this auto eject. I'm going to put a arm here Gonna put this in there, and I'm gonna say supply. Wait, I wonder if I can do it like this. Oh, I can't make it go higher without having more. Wait, isn't it? Oh, I already turned it into the fluid. Okay, I'm just gonna get 32 and put that in there. But once I get a full stack, I'll adjust it. Okay, so that's gonna supply exact. Wait, did I? Keep exact? No. Export. Supply exact. This one will supply items and portions specified. What? Okay, let me do this a different way. Oh, okay. I think that should work. I don't have my hammer on me. Ah, let me try this. Let me pull this out. Let me pull that out. Okay, I think it's working the way I want. Okay, so that should only have one stack of sulfur and one stack of poly, or half a stack in this case. Right. So now this is making the silicone rubber that we want. So we're going to grab a bucket of that. Oh, shoot, we are way over time. Okay, I need to end it here. I will be back in the next episode, and we will continue on with what we were doing. Okay, ta-ta for now.